Hello, mercenaries. This is the Crowz team. Before we launch our new squad operations mode for all of you to play, we've prepared a video giving you a sneak peek into what you can expect from the new squad operations mode. The biggest characteristic about squad operations is that you team up with 3 other people and compete with other teams. Squads can be randomly assigned through in-game matchmaking, but you can also team up with your friends before jumping into the game. All players will prepare for battle during the loadout phase before the match starts. Every player will start with a loadout in squad operations. Players can customize their main and secondary weapon loadouts, as well as utility loadouts during this phase. When the game starts, players will be flown into the battlefield via helicopter. Helicopters will fly by different areas of the map every match, and players must choose which area they want to drop in. You can access the map by pressing the M key and share landing zones by clicking the mouse wheel. It's recommended for squads to land together in one area. As the helicopter flies closer to your landing destination, press the F key to jump out of the helicopter and dive down. You can open your parachute anytime you want, but it will also automatically deploy once you reach a certain altitude. Press the W key to swoop into the battlefield faster. You only start out with basic equipment in squad operations, so all players must farm for items scattered around the area. Players can pick up items by approaching it, aiming at it until the item description pops up, then pressing the F key to pick up said item. A given item's color will depend on its type and grade. Items will be gray, green, blue, purple, or red, depending on its rarity. Of course, red items are the rarest, and gray items are the most common. Above all, there are items that are a must pick up for players. Tactical equipment items will be yellow and will help during battle. Above the player's health bar in the lower left part of the screen, this gauge represents the HP bar of the bulletproof helmet and vest. These items will reduce incoming damage by a certain amount. Bulletproof helmets and vests of higher grades will reduce more damage. When your backpack is full and you cannot pick up any more items, you can either find a better backpack or discard items to lighten the load. You can check what you're carrying by pressing the Tab key and discard items by right-clicking on them. Other methods of farming for items is to look for items inside shining crates that are scattered randomly across the map. You can open these crates by pressing the F key to interact with them. Depending on the color of the shining crate, you can predict what grade of item inside will likely be. Aside from the aforementioned items, you can also obtain special drops from squad operations. One of these special drops is the A-10 fighter bomber. Use the A-10 to get out of sticky situations or set up a tactical shield to protect yourself from a barrage of bullets. Now, let's get down to why you're here: to extract QONs. QONs come in 2 different forms. They either come in a solid item form or in an extractable gas form. You can automatically obtain QONs in solid form, and you can view your acquired QONs by checking the QON guide on the top of your screen. QONs in gas form cannot be acquired so easily. Instead, they need to be extracted using an extractor. Extractors randomly spawn throughout the map like normal items. You'll need to find an extractor and install it near the QON gas for extraction. Extracting QONs will take some time to complete, but they will reward you with more QONs than in item form. When a QON extractor is in place, the extraction will be available for anyone, so you'll need to defend it. You and your team can extract QONs or find other more forceful methods. Other methods include killing enemies and taking their collected QONs. Taking out an enemy who is transporting QONs will allow you to obtain a portion of what they were carrying. As mercenaries, you have both options available for gathering QON, so please choose the playstyle that suits you. You can use QONs for numerous requests such as calling for a helicopter evacuation. Pressing the X key will bring up a UI that shows what the QONs can be used for. You can request for supplies or even a tactical vehicle. You can request for the equipment that you've customized in the main screen to be delivered to you as well. Use them strategically to do the impossible. However, it's not just other mercenaries that you need to be worried about. The map has danger zones where meteorites will fall from the sky. When a meteorite hits the ground, it starts spreading highly toxic gas throughout the entire map. If you are inside the gas, the toxins will start hurting you. Mercenaries are encouraged to press the 6 key and wear their gas masks to reduce toxin damage. However, the gas mask will only last for so long until it cannot protect you anymore. You have a choice to farm for Purifier so you can last longer within the toxic gas, or you can choose to stay as far away from it as possible. There's only one way to survive the toxic gas. It is the Zeta virus. The Zeta virus is called the unicorn drug, as it's one of the rarest items on the map. If a player dies after consuming the Zeta virus, the player will respawn as an infected. Players revived as the infected have abnormally fast movement speed and jump strength. However, they are unstable and require bioenergy consumption to survive. The bioenergy of an infected will slowly decrease over time. Attacking enemies in melee combat or acquiring Qons to absorb bioenergy in the field is of great importance. If you do not maintain your bioenergy and it depletes completely, or if your HP goes to 0 because of incoming attacks, you will die. When an infected dies, it will explode and deal damage to anyone near it. If you're about to die as an infected, it's best to stay close to your enemies. When your squad accumulates 100,000 Qons, you can press the X key to call for an evacuation helicopter to your exact location. It will take a few minutes before the helicopter arrives. The time and place where the helicopter will land will be announced to everyone alive on the map. Anyone could board the evacuation helicopter by interacting with it. The squad that called it will have to defend the area from possible enemies, and all other squads must attack and try to steal the helicopter for themselves. If you're the last ones to be alive, you could board the helicopter and escape for the win. Stick with your squad, extract Qons, and survive the battlefield.